Hello, traders. Welcome to today's Pairs of the Day update. Let's take a look at the latest movements and key factors affecting the euro, US dollar, USD, and gold. The euro found renewed strength as the euro to US dollar climbed above the 1.1050 level. This rise came amid a risk-on sentiment in the markets, sparked by steady US producer price index data and growing confidence that the Federal Reserve will announce a rate cut next week. After the European Central Bank's recent decision to lower its main reference rate from 4.25% to 3.65%, euro traders took a breather, digesting the impact of this monetary policy shift. With limited significant economic data expected from the EU side, market focus will likely remain on the US developments as the week wraps up. The US dollar is under pressure as market participants brace for an anticipated rate cut by the Federal Reserve. With the CME FedWatch tool signaling an over 80% probability of a 25 basis point reduction, investors are positioning themselves for a softer greenback, marking a pivotal shift in US monetary policy set for September 16th. Despite a slight uptick in US producer price index inflation and initial jobless claims, the overall picture remains dovish for the US dollar. The Fed's expected rate cut has already weighed down the US dollar index, which slipped by 0.29%, reflecting growing market consensus for easier monetary conditions ahead. Gold prices have surged to new all-time highs, breaking above $2,550, driven by mounting speculation that the Federal Reserve will lower interest rates next week. With an 85% chance of a 25 basis point cut, according to the CME FedWatch tool, gold is benefiting from its appeal as a safe haven asset in a potentially lower rate environment. The allure of gold continues to shine as the US dollar weakens and treasury yields rise. In this climate, bullion has become an increasingly attractive investment, with traders eyeing further gains as the market gears up for what could be the start of a prolonged period of monetary easing. Now, let's move on to the technical analysis and check out the charts. We have opened the 4-hour chart of euro to US dollar. The price is currently moving above the 20-period moving average, with the stochastic indicator moving higher inside the overbought area, suggesting a potential upward movement. For support and resistance levels, we have identified 1.1040 and 1.1005 as support, with resistance levels at 1.1109 and 1.1152. If the price continues to move higher, it may encounter resistance near 1.1109 or possibly extend up to 1.1152. On the downside, any declines could find support around 1.1040 or potentially extend lower to 1.1005. Now, let's switch to the 4-hour chart of gold, XAU/USD. The price is also moving above the 20-period moving average, with the stochastic indicator moving higher inside the overbought area, suggesting further upward movement. For support and resistance levels, we have identified 2,545.13 and 2,524.16 as support, with resistance levels at 2,572.90 and 2,598.21. If the price continues to move higher, it may encounter resistance near 2,572.90 or even test higher towards 2,598.21. On the downside, any pullbacks could find support around 2,545.13 or potentially extend down to 2,524.16. That's all for today's update. Remember to keep your risk management strategy in mind before making any trading decisions. Stay informed, stay prepared, and trade wisely.